Hello everyone, and welcome back. Just out here working on the guest house, and we ordered another 12 cord. This is supposed to be hard maple. When I was talking to the guy, he said there's a few sticks of ash in there, most of it's maple. And it's all hardwood and it's been seasoned for a year, so he's out there unloading that right now. Good morning, everybody. Possible big snowstorm coming up in a few days. Well, it's actually still 5 days out, but time to make sure I've got enough gas for the tractor if we do get a lot of snow. And even tonight, they're talking freezing rain and then an inch of snow tomorrow. And it all depends, you know, with the freezing rain, then that's when power likes to go out. So I need to make sure everything's filled up. They're talking possibly 12 inches of snow, and like I said, it's like 5 days, so we'll see. Anyway, we had that first load of wood delivered, and then last night he delivered the second load, and I haven't got a chance to look at this pile yet because it was dark when he was here both times. I think that 12 cord of oak that I got last fall, well, this fall, it's not winter yet, for another couple of weeks, is bigger than this pile of 12 cord, but a lot of good hardwood there. The next couple of days I want to finish cutting up that birch and get that over there so that doesn't rot inside its own skin. But right now I want to get over there and grab my little gas can for chainsaw gas, put another gallon in there, and I have to run up right now and upload a video, and then I'm going to stop off and get all those gas cans filled up. Alright, run in and grab my laptop and then shut down the tractor and go get that video uploaded and get some fuel. So far this season I have not had to plow anything. I pushed a little bit of snow back by the log pile, just seeing how the four-wheeler worked when I put the plow on it. That reminds me, I better get those chains on or that thing's going to be worthless. Otherwise, I haven't had to plow at all. Well, I got the video uploaded, went to the post office. Now I'm gonna fill up with fuel. Well, I fit 40 gallons of fuel in those cans. Well, it's about 12:15 now. I think I'll run in and find something for lunch. Well, that's it for today. It's supposed to get freezing rain after midnight and then maybe like an inch of snow. And they're still predicting now 10 inches of snow. Let's see, Saturday. So yeah, 4 or 5 days. But the storm keeps like tracking more south, so I'll believe it when I see it. Good morning, everybody. Getting a little bit of snow. Looks like we're going to have some off and on snow. I think it's about done though. We got maybe an inch out there. It was snowing pretty hard for a while. I wanted to get this when I got fuel yesterday. I put 1 more gallon in my chainsaw one, but I have to remember to put oil in there or I'll burn up my old chainsaw. I find this the easiest way to do it. These little bottles, the 2.8 ounce ones, are quite expensive compared to buying the bigger ones, but I always hated having to figure out, you know, how much is 2.8 ounces. So by just keeping one of these handy, I can just fill it up with an empty one that works good. thought I might touch this up. It's still really sharp, but I cut a lot of wood. Boy, it doesn't feel like it needs anything. I think we're good. See if my phone will bring up the weather. It doesn't get any service in here, but if I put it by the window, sometimes it'll grab it. Because looking at it this morning, today now is Saturday, and Tuesday into Wednesday, they're still showing, you know, between 10 and 12 inches of snow. It says we have a 58% chance of 0.1 inches today, so we're about done today. Now my phone is showing for Tuesday night and Wednesday 96% chance and 94% chance, 5 inches and 4 inches, so 9 inches, which isn't debilitating at all. You can still get around in it, but it's supposed to get pretty windy too, which will cause drifting, which makes the snow tighter and harder to get through. But anyway, over this weekend, I want to get some more wood cut and brought over to the boiler because it's just so much easier to work with now. When I watch the weather on TV, they keep saying that the low is going south every time. It looks like it's going to go more south, so there could be a chance that we end up with 3 inches only. Not a big deal, but up here you just never know, especially with the Lake Superior so close. The way that wind comes off the lake, sometimes it can push the snow away, or sometimes it can push it around and you get more. So, best to have some more wood cut. Haven't filled it up since, what was it, 9 o'clock last night, or a little after 9? I don't know what time it was. And it's still, the temperature's, it's not on a burn cycle right now. It's still got wood in it. It's really amazing how much less you burn when it's just a little bit warmer out. And then now that the guest house is pretty much insulated, it's taking a lot less in there too, you know, to heat it. Somebody mentioned in one of the last videos that they thought I didn't want to drive my truck in the wintertime. It's good to use it and drive it like this. What I'm trying to keep it off from is the roads where all the salt and everything is. I mean, I need to start it. It needs to be run and work somewhat in the wintertime or it's just going to sit there. But I try to keep it off the roads because when they salt it, it's going to get all rusty. I may as well fill this thing up right now. Open this up, you want to just crack that door for a minute and then open it away, you know, so you're not in there, because I opened it one time, it was during a burn cycle, killed the fan and everything, and opened it up and boom, the flames just come shooting out because it gets all that air. So you really got to be careful. You're supposed to wait 60 seconds, but You can see how much it burned since last night. This thing here would have probably went till 2 o'clock this afternoon. Right now it's about 9:30. I guess that pile does look pretty big now that I see it like this. I definitely want to stay on the birch, which is on that far end. I only have about a half hour to cut this morning. Melissa's making red beans and rice, which takes a long time, so we're going to do pizza for lunch. And I want to go into town and get oil for the tractor and everything in case that snowstorm does come in a few days. Might as well get it all done on the same trip. "26 minutes of cutting. I gotta get my other truck started so I can go into town." I went to L&M. I got oil for the tractor, oil for the bar on the chainsaw, and oil to mix with the gas for the chainsaw. Now I went over here to Quick Trip and I got a 6-pack of glazed donuts and some milk. And now I have, I think, 14 minutes and the pizza should be ready. Good morning, everybody. Yesterday after lunch, I did come out here and cut another load of wood and hauled it over here and got it stacked. And I just didn't film any of that. They're still talking 10 to 12 inches of snow coming in a couple of days. Melissa's in there making red beans and rice. And I think I'm gonna run out and just cut some more wood. It's 27 degrees. It's a blah day, you know, no sunshine, but certainly not cold. Wanted to show you guys this last night when I loaded this up, which was about 12 and a half hours ago. I cut up one of those hard maple logs and brought it and put it in here. So that one, they are heavier. I cut them into 5 pieces. So did that and then added some birch. And now it's been, like I said, over 12 hours. And look at how it hasn't burnt all that much. There's a big difference between the birch and this hardwood because that birch has been sitting for a year and I think it's partially rotted in there. I just get a lot more BTUs. I mean, everything is nice and warm in the house, and that's really not all that much wood in there that got burned considering. Time to go stack it up. This batch is ready for the boiler. I still have to get the chains on the four-wheeler. I'm not looking forward to that. Let's run inside. I bet it smells really good in there. Got a lot of rabbits that run around here. You see them out here at night. Cats don't seem to bother them at all. I see we had deer tracks right here by the garden also. If you guys watch the deer hunting videos and stuff over on Joe and Zach Survival, today is the last day of the Minnesota muzzleloader season. and George is out in a stand. I think they said this is his 9th day. Tracks all over the place, tracks that walk right up to the stand that he's sitting in, but they're all moving at night. He's not up north, up by the tent where we hunt. He's hunting on a friend's property, and there's deer sign everywhere, scrapes, rubs, tracks, and he has not seen a deer yet. Hopefully today he'll get one and the season will end awesome. Three minutes after 11, I think I have time to get another load in before lunch. This is fun. 30 degrees right now. This is awesome. You can see right here, like, see this? It's starting to rot. This, telltale signs that it's starting to rot, you know, within itself, because the bark has so many oils in it. These up here don't look too bad, but still I'm losing a lot of BTUs. And you can tell when I'm cutting the wood too, cutting through the birch is so much faster than cutting through the hardwood. Like, look at these two are about the same size. It's just much harder wood, which is going to give me more BTUs and burn longer. You can see here too that this piece of birch really, I mean, there's a little bit of rot starting, but not much. It's a pretty solid piece. This stuff here is still cut way harder. Well, not way harder, but on a big log you can really tell the difference. I think we'll go unload this one. Melissa just messaged me because it's 10 to 12 right now. And she said lunch probably won't be done for another hour. She says it tastes good, but the beans are still hard. She already put cornbread in the oven, so let's go unload this and I guess we'll come back and cut up one more load. I would put it all the way across the trailer, but it's just so easy for me to unload from this side. When it gets past half, then I got to climb up there and push it over, and not that that's a big deal. I just like it like this. I got that load unloaded, stacked up, burning that maple in there. The wood boiler smells like I'm smoking jerky. Smells good. Looks good. Well, she said the beans are getting soft, but they're still a little chalky, so they need a little time. I'll run out and cut for another 20 minutes or so, and we'll call that good. I cut a pretty good sized pile this time. It's been about 35 minutes though, so I think we'll drive it over and go inside and see if lunch is ready. This is set up nice too because it's kind of straight up and down almost, so if we get a whole bunch of snow, all I got to do is loosen them and let them fall down and they'll be pretty snow free. I think I got enough cut here to finish out this third row. First I had the one row and then it's like, oh, I want 2 rows. Then I had 2 rows and it's like, oh, I really want 3 rows. Well, I just came back out here to stack this wood. We had lunch, which was really good. And then she put in a movie. It was some Christmas movie. She's been watching Christmas movies. She always does, quite a few of them. And she has a different taste in Christmas movies than I do. This one was some kind of comedy one with, I don't know what it was called. Jamie Lee Curtis was in it, and the Tim the Toolman guy was in it and stuff, but I want to get this stacked. Looking at my phone now, the newest version is, today is Sunday, 100% chance of 6 inches of snow Tuesday night, 100% chance of 6 inches on Wednesday, and then it was 2 inches and 1 inches. So now it's up to a possible 15 inches. So get this done. I'm hoping to still get the chains on the four-wheeler if I got the patience for it. Tomorrow, chiropractor in the morning. Then I'm gonna go and I don't care if the big piles get tarped, I could care less. But this pile, I would like to get a tarp over it. It's just much easier when I don't have to brush off the snow. Those, when you cut it up, you know, all the snow comes off of it. Now she's in there and she's cleaning up some stuff in the house, and she put in Home Alone. I said, She said she was wondering if she had to buy it on DVD. I get a DVD because she couldn't find it, so she found it on one of the streaming things. And I said, you mean now I gotta find something to do outside for the next 2 hours? I do not want to have to watch that movie. I like the older Christmas ones, like It's a Wonderful Life. Black and white's good. She loves to watch Christmas Vacation. Can't stand it. I mean, I've seen it so many times, but she has to watch it every year, so I usually muster through it. Maybe I'll get out of it this year. Chains are on, but I have a feeling I'm going to throw a chain. They just seem looser this year than last year, and I know those tires didn't get wore down anymore. Okay everyone, well thanks a lot for watching. For the first time this year, I feel like I'm ready for winter. Let that snowstorm come and I'm as ready as I'm going to be. I will see you guys on the next video.